Hi folks, Old South Sales in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell diesel trucks. We sell lots and lots of them, folks. We sell trucks that you can't normally find, that are hard to find, and we sell trucks that are a bargain, that are of value, and that's what we're going to sell today. This is a really difficult truck to find on the secondary market, especially one that's not ragged out and everything, and a good-looking truck that you can sell at a value. This truck is a 2006 Ford F350. It's a 1-ton turbo diesel. Got it all, folks. It's a Lariat package sitting on a matching set of tires, turnover ball, heated seats, power on both sides, all that. Not beat up, not chipped and dinged and banged, just a really nice truck. So if you've been looking for a cool looking truck that'll pull any boat you hook to it, or you've got a job site or a work site, farm, whatever, man, this truck is ideal for that. Plus, as I keep saying, I hate to be redundant, it's going to be quite a value. Come on, we'll show it to you. A nice looking truck, good stance. The windshield, Dan did a test drive. Windshield's got a crack in it. We'll put the brand new windshield in it. It's a local trade-in truck. There's no rust or any of that. It is an F350 dual wheel, power stroke diesel. It's a Lariat. Look in here. It's a nice looking truck. Windows, door locks, tilt, cruise, stereo, and all that.
Got power pedals, heated leather seats.
Power on both sides.
Got a Pioneer CD player.
I also point out, folks, it's got the original seats in it. You can see the Lariat emblems and all that. The leather is really nice. The carpets are good. The headliner is really, really nice. There's no cigarette burns or any of that. There's no smoke odors. You can see in here, it's never been a work truck. I don't know what they did with it, probably locally around town, or it was someone's personal use truck, but it's not muddied up and beat up, no chips, dings, and all that. Look in the back seat here. It obviously looks new back here. Got sliding rear window and everything.
That's power sliding rear window. Got the flip-up seats. No rust in the cab corners.
Look how nice this is. See all these kick panels? I didn't point that out up front here, but look at this. Now, as this truck's only got 229,000 miles on it, but it has been deleted, so you don't have to worry about that. It rides and drives the very best. Look at this bed line across the truck. It's never been carried loads and slung up, tore your bed up and all that. The fender flares are not cracked and dinged. It's got the spare underneath it like it should. We had to change batteries, but you can see the fender flares are not cracked and dinged.
Now this truck's got a 430 limited slip rear end, so it is set up, it will pull whatever you hook to it.
You can see back here now, it's got the original spray-in bed liner. Our boys forgot to take their stuff out here, but it's got
that mat's not hiding anything, it was just in the floor.
Look down the side. This is a really clean truck, folks.
Those are smoked LED bed lights.
See up under here?
Now the rear tires match and the front tires match.
I just can't get over how clean this truck is. Look at this. Look up in here, show all that.
This has not been some contractor hasn't been driving this to the work site hauling his laborers with him.
Steel loads and all that. The dash is nice.
No cracks in the dash.
Carpet's perfect. Seats, that was a fly there, and you can see in Mississippi we got flies.
If you don't move.
Okay. We'll step around.
There's the manuals.
See how clean all this is in here?
Door pockets are nice. Look at the bottom of the doors, no rust.
Just now, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's ever been off the road. These are alloy wheels. Beautiful truck. Nice truck. Truck's of value, folks. If you need a truck like this, why are you going to go pay $60,000 or $70,000 for a new one when you can buy a truck like this for a mere pittance of that? Plus, this truck right here, all the depreciation's out of it. If you take care of this truck, whatever you pay for it, it will be worth that 5 years from now. I mean, if you keep it in this kind of condition, you can literally work it basically free. If you have any questions about it, Give Dan a call. You running it how?
I'm going to try it no reserve, so they can call me 601-376-9869 if they want to make an offer.
376-9869, area code 601. Dan, give him a call. We're going to try to sell it no reserve. And when I say we're going to try to sell it no reserve, I mean that we get a good bidder, because so many of our sales lately end up, people don't show up, bid at the last second, outbid good bidders, and then we never hear from them. So if you see this truck listed again and it's got a buy it now on it, there's no need to email us and call us names, because we're trying to sell it no reserve. But it's a great truck. It's a 2006 Ford F350, 1-ton dual wheel, turbo diesel that's been deleted. Has a good set of tires, on it. The very best run and drive. It's a Lariat, equipped nicely, not beat up, dinged up. It's never been somebody's farm truck or work truck. This is just a great truck. Gonna be a great value, folks. Thanks for watching our video. We do appreciate it. Look forward to visiting with you about this truck and seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive, but before I do, just want to show you a couple things. First of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how this truck came into us. So you can see it's been pretty well taken care of, and probably spent its whole life out on the interstate. It's not covered in dust and grease, and these bare aluminum pieces, if you get muddy water or stuff on them, it ain't coming off. It's on there for good. You can also see it's got some deep cycle marine heavy duty batteries. So one thing you don't have to worry about is this truck firing up when it needs to. But the main thing I want to show you is, you can see, I take the oil fill cap off, no smoke, although smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. The main thing is, you see, set the oil fill cap down, it doesn't blow off. If it were to blow off, that would mean the truck has blow-by. Now that's not necessarily, blow-by doesn't necessarily mean the engine's bad, but it's a sign of wear, and this truck doesn't have any. So just wanted to point those things out. Now we'll hop in, take it on a test drive. Okay, now we're in the truck. Just gonna show you a couple things before we go. First of all, got a nice Pioneer stereo CD player. Now this display is kind of hard to see, but it does work. So it's just in the camera, it's not going to show up too well. Automatic climate control, got the upfitter switches, got the power sliding rear window that works, parking sensors, got the little trip computer on the dash, power pedals, automatic headlights, fog lights, windows locks, got the steering wheel controls for the cruise. Does have the controls for the fan. You see I turn it up and down. Automatic dimming rear view mirror, got your sunglasses holder, storage space, all that good stuff. Got a big console with, I guess those are CD holders maybe, I don't know. Dash is in good shape. And you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. But rest assured, in person, this truck has a great ride and drive. One thing you can take away from all these bumps and potholes and stuff I'll be running over is that the front end's tight. There's not a bunch of slack, no clunking, no banging, any of that. It has been upgraded to the 2016 style tow mirrors on either side. You can pull them out and extend them when you're pulling something. They are power and they're heated, so got that going for it. You will notice a little crack in the bottom of the windshield. We're going to put a new windshield in it probably this afternoon, so it'll come with a new windshield. One thing you probably can't tell from the video, but you can tell in person, this engine is quiet. You can tell when a diesel's been run hard because they get little exhaust leaks up near the turbo, and they have that extra diesel-y sound. I don't know how else to describe it, but this one doesn't have it. It's super quiet. It runs like, you know, like it was new, basically. So fires right up, hot or cold, doesn't, you know, run rough cold and then smooth out warm, which whether you buy from us or whomever, you always want to hear a Power Stroke diesel run cold, because if it's got injector problems or ficum problems, you may not know it when it's hot, but you'll know it when it's cold. But this one doesn't have any. Doesn't pull to the left or right, doesn't pull or vibrate when I hit the brake, stops smoothly. Even the little compass and stuff all work on the dash. To be honest, I don't think we found anything on this truck that doesn't work just like it should. If we do find something later, I'll put it in the listing, but I don't know of anything on it that doesn't function properly, including the brakes, because I usually get to test them out every time I come by this truck stop. People pull out in front of me. But cosmetically, not really much to nitpick. Seats don't have any rips or tears. We didn't have to insert them or anything. You know, there's some little creases just from normal use, but the color's still good on them. There's no actual tears in the fabric or any of that, or the material, I should say, not the fabric, since they're leather. But if you want to fly in, drive this truck home, you can. I wouldn't hesitate to hop in it, drive it absolutely anywhere. You see those giant bumps we just ran over, no clunks, no bangs. The only thing we've done to this truck is we replaced the cab bushings, which that's a common thing with pretty much all F350s, is eventually the cab bushings go out just from age, not necessarily from wear. But we went ahead and put new ones in, so you don't have to worry about that. There's definitely no, not going to be any clunking or anything else going on with this one. If you, like I said, if you want to fly and drive it home, we'll pick you up at the airport. We'll bring you back here to our place in Mississippi. We'll do all the paperwork and everything. Make it a real smooth, simple transaction. Issue free. So we'll do all the paperwork and feedback and let you get on the road. Or if you're like most of our customers, you're probably from the Northeast or the Midwest, and you're looking at our trucks, buying trucks from us because, well, first of all, we got great prices, but second of all, we got rust-free Southern trucks. So with that being said, we understand not everybody has time to fly or drive down here to Jackson, Mississippi and then drive home. So if you think you would have to ship it, don't let the idea of having to deal with that turn you off from the truck. Or if you get online and you look at get some price quotes for shipping, don't let the prices you get turn you off from buying the truck, because odds are, depending on how much of a hurry you're in, we can save you as much as half off. And the reason for that is most of these places you find online, they're not actual shippers. They don't have a fleet of trucks out on the road hauling. They're just brokers, and they'll charge you hundreds of dollars, and they'll call it a deposit, but all it really is their broker's fee for finding somebody to haul the truck to you. Well, they all use this one website that's not open to the public called Central Dispatch to find people to haul vehicles. And what we've done is we've got signed up with them. We paid all their joining fees and membership fees, monthly fees, posting fees, fees and fees, pay all that so we can offer our customers wholesale rates on shipping. We don't charge a markup or deposit. We don't get anything out of it. It's just a free service to our customers. Although, even if you don't buy from us, we'll be happy to do it for $50 to non-customers, but we'd rather, of course, you buy from us, and we'll do it for free. But we'll find somebody to ship the truck to you. And if you're not in a hurry, we'll post it a little lower than the average rate and find somebody eventually that'll, looking for to fill an empty spot on their trailer that's ready to make a deal. So, or we can just post it for whatever Central says is the going rate and get it to you. The average is 3 to 5 days to get one picked up, although we've had them picked up the day we post them, and we've had some for people that are, off a well-used route that takes a little longer, but that's the average, 3 to 5 days. if you're interested, just shoot me a text or an email, 601-376-9869, and I can get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. Now, if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, we can get you a real good deal on shipping. So just like I said, shoot me a text or email, 601-376-9869, and I'll be glad to get you a nice ballpark figure on shipping. And the way it works is basically you pay us for the truck, we post it for shipment, find somebody, wait on somebody to contact us that can ship it, and we make all the arrangements and let you know they're on the way. And when they show up with your truck, you hand them the cash for the shipping, and that's it. It's a real smooth, simple transaction. We've done it hundreds, if not thousands of times by now. So we've had real good luck with it. So like I said, if you're interested, text or an email. And like we said before, yes, this is a 6-liter diesel, but it has had the EGR cooler deleted. So that's pretty much a requirement on a 6-liter. And what that does is that eliminates the weak spot in these engines, which what happens is the EGR cooler gets old, it cracks, it starts leaking antifreeze into the motor, and eventually the leak gets so bad that, you know, water doesn't compress. So what it does instead is stretches the head bolts and blows the head gaskets, which is half of what gives these 6-liters such a bad reputation. But when you delete the EGR cooler, you remove that weak spot, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. The other thing people do is they put a tuner on the truck, which you can run a tuner. You can't go over about 80 to 100 horsepower on the tune. If you do, especially if you're towing and you go over, it's too much cylinder pressure, stretch head bolts, blow the head gaskets. The only other thing that's really given these trucks a bad reputation is people went from 7.3s that they did practically zero maintenance on other than keeping the oil topped off, to these 6-liters that you got to keep serviced. You got to change the oil every 5,000 miles. You got to change the fuel filters every other oil change, and you got to use Motorcraft filters because Ford will not release the patent on their filter design. So all these aftermarket filters, they don't fit perfect and they're not really filtering. So that leads to injector problems, all other kind of problems from, you know, just not being maintained. Even though people might think they're maintained, if they're not using Motorcraft filters, they're not really being maintained. So delete the EGR cooler like has already been done to this one. Stay under 100 horsepower if you decide you want to run a tune, and these things can last forever. Despite what you may hear from internet know-it-alls to the contrary, which, to be honest, if you search any diesel engine, you know, Cummins, Duramax, whatever, most of what you're going to find online is people crying about them, because that's what people do. They don't get online and post about, man, my 6.0 just pulled a 25,000 pound camper across country and didn't miss a lick. Well, you know, nobody posts that. They post about problems. So that's just the nature of people on the internet. So anyway, all I'm saying is, if you read bad stuff, don't believe it all, because, you know, all diesels you'll find people that had issues here or there. But on these 6-liters, it boils down to delete the EGR cooler and maintenance. You do that and these things are great. So if you have any questions about it, about the lead, about maintenance, about shipping, about how much it take to buy it, just give me a call, 601-376-9869. I'll be glad to answer any questions you may have. Oh, let me show you before I pull in here. You can see, been driving over 10 minutes, no lights lit on the dash. I like to show that after we've been driving a while, because, you know, it's easy to hook your scanner up, kill a light, take a picture and say, oh look, no lights lit. But after you start driving a while, if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then that light's going to come right back on. So that's why I like to show the dash after we've been driving a while, so you can see for yourself there really are no lights lit. So anyway, thanks again for watching. If you have any questions, give me a call. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.